What's up, guys? It's Bryce here, Tournament of Winners, Overwatch team tryouts. We're trying to get the team together. Got a couple weeks until the Jackson Gaming LAN, and then online tournaments are always going on. So we'll stay dedicated to building the team. But in the meantime, I'm going to answer 12 questions on camera from the Tournament of Winners participants. People who have already won money, people who were at the Hearthstone tournament this morning, or people who were at the Overwatch gaming team tryouts tonight. So here are the 12 questions, and let's get to it. First one is, what is Q&A? It's question and answer, obviously. It's I went around and I made people give me a question that they had about the Tournament of Winners or about esports in the local scene, and I am going to answer them now on camera. Why did you start Tournament of Winners? Start Tournament of Winners because the same reason people show up to Tournament of Winners, because I love video games. Video games are just a lot of fun. It's one of those things that as a child I was able to participate in and really, interact with my older brothers on a real level. And then as well as it's just a positive influence in me. I'm a computer developer, programmer, the lead developer at a local web company, and the only way I become that is by my extensive use of computers and PC gaming in particular, but also played all the old consoles and everything like that as well. When did you start the Tournament of Winners? I had started on March 3rd, 2017. I was watching motivational YouTube videos by Gary Vaynerchuk, and I was like, this is it. I'm going to do it. I know that there are people who want to be e-athletes in Memphis, and I know that all they need is someone to be bold and embrazen, to bring the charisma to the scene, and really just try to build it, to give them the air cover, to let them actually go after it. So March 3rd, really a guy named Ryan J. Barber was throwing a WWE 2K17 tournament at the Rec Room, and I was like, I'm going this weekend and I'm gonna give out $50, and that's really where it started. And then from there it grew into the $10,000 thing, and really just that's where it's at. The next question is, where will Tournament of Winners be in 10 years? In 10 years, hopefully we are on nationally, really globally, globally syndicated streams for major tournaments with a bunch of games and a bunch of people following us. I think that there's a lot of corporate money in the scene of esports, where the bigger corporations all sit in an office with their ties and they don't even play games. They just worked and went to Ivy League school, and so they're the ones dictating what we're actually doing at the tournaments and like what the scene really looks like. And I think that's why Tournament of Winners is going to win, because we're here, we're with gamers. We've got people who really game all day, who really love this and really care about it, and it's just the DNA is real, and it's not like a money ploy. So I really think that in 10 years we will be winning on a large global scale, tournaments as well as just people's attention as well. The next one comes from Ryuk's Apple, and it's, what's your end goal? Yeah, I think I get this one a lot, actually. People are always surprised when you walk into a place and you give away $241 in one day. Cole was just drilling me on this exact question, like, why? And the answer is simple. I'm going to build software as a service. I'm a developer. That is what I'm going to do. That company will be called Binary Whisperer. I will maintain clients. I will maintain software as a service, and I will try to get 1,000 people to pay me $200 a year, so that I can then have $200,000 a year income. Obviously there's overhead in that, but that should be plenty for me to work with. So obviously some of those numbers get bigger, some of those numbers are smaller, but my end goal is to ultimately build those things, because I think, just again, when you can do that software with the real DNA of what the people really want, and it's not just kind of grown in like a Silicon Valley lab, and it actually works in like Olive Branch, Mississippi and Memphis, Tennessee, then I think you'll win there. So my end goal is my software as a service play, which to me sounds really cliche, and I'm sure to some of you sounds pretty lofty. So then this next one is from Harry, and it is, what game got you hooked on gaming? So it's a really two-parter here. First is Eye of the Beholder on DOS, that when I was about, kindergarten age, like you went into DOS, there was a command line, you had to type in the things, put the disk in, and then it took you into this world that you could walk around and build your character. Probably got lost in that for years. That really is one of the things that I think early on made me like video games, but then definitely towards my more adult life, Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne. I played so much of that, it was ridiculous. Like Dota, the ladder, 2v2s, 4v4s, heroes matches, foots, all of that. Like spent an entire 2 years doing that. And then they made World of Warcraft, which like I was just like 16, 15 at that time, and like it was really like cool to go be into the world of a game that I already knew. So I'll definitely say Warcraft 3, but then into the World of Warcraft and just the way that those entire genres have like grown. So how can a grassroots esports team make money to keep going? So this one is really, it's one I don't feel completely qualified to answer because I haven't taken a local esports team and had them make a lot of money. So in the short term, I would absolutely say they should look for sponsorship, and then that sponsorship would give them money or give them incentives. And so basically the tournament of winners is, who should be sponsoring the local esports teams. And so through relationships like that and with the real world here where they might like to let you practice, it's not necessarily earning money as much as it is getting enough behind you so that you're not starving and that you're not, you're able to keep practicing and dedicating the significant portion of your life that it takes to actually run that. And so beyond that, obviously, t-shirt plays, and really you got to just build your fan base and your followers. So I would say there's no great way to earn money in the first year aside from being really good and winning some major tournaments, but there is ways and relationships that you can build that can absolutely get you to that year, 2 year mark where you're actually really able to start digging in and start winning some major prizes. So the next question is, what platform are you using to build the website? Our website is built in Laravel. It's a PHP framework. As a web developer, I get pretty excited about this and could bore you to death with details, but it's the same programming language that WordPress is built in, and it's not something like WordPress or a Wix site editor where you go in and drag and drop things. I'm literally in there in the code, like messing with that, running command line, executed scripts and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's really nerdy, but it's Laravel, the PHP framework. So what local businesses are you working with? And so the initial answer is absolutely we're at the real world. So right now that comes first. This morning we were at the Rec Room, which we threw the Hearthstone mini tournaments there. In addition to that, I would say the University of Memphis, while it's more an academic institution, there are some TESPA opportunities there as well as some other local or like just local opportunities. And then beyond that, the Smash community, there are a lot of streamers, there are a lot of people. The Smash on Sundays are done really regularly. I'm not sure if there's a unifying brand there as much as there are a bunch of like different brands. So we're really working with a lot of the Smash community as well. But really just huge shout out to Real World and Rec Room. Like without them, there's no way that we would actually be able to do these things right now. And so the next question is from Cole, and it's, why did you not announce it? And last time we did a giveaway for a $25 League of Legends Riot points, and with the Riot points we put a Facebook winners only post and then said that we would pick the people out of that and then give them the gift card there. Normally everybody is in the building for all of that. Unfortunately, people left during it, and I personally did not post anything saying that who the winners were. So there were people, mainly Cole, who were looking for that response from me. So why did I not post it? Honestly, I did not realize you were waiting. Yep. And then the last one is, someone asked me, when is your next giveaway? We'll be giving away $50 more, probably very soon, next at least 20 minutes. Who knows? But so that's the Q&A. Thank you guys for your questions. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments or anything below like that. Thank you guys, and keep winning.
Are you sure you don't want me in the shot so that they know who Cole is?
Yeah, sure. Come on.
What's up, guys?
That dude. Sorry I didn't let you know.